Decided to tap in with y'all and test out this new feature that SAG turned me on to called gifts. I can't even get into explaining what it's all about just yet, but SAG turned me on to it, and I went through hell. Went through hell for a couple days to get it to work, but supposedly it's working now. I don't know how it worked. You should see something that say gifts on your screen or something. But yeah, what's up with it? Jerry Allen, what up with it, man? OG Steve, what up? Robert Richards, Jay Ship. I'm feeling good, man. I hung out at Allegiant Stadium yesterday. You know, a gang of people I know from LA came out to see the Cowboy and Raiders game. Vegas was turned all the way up yesterday. All the way up. But I'd appreciate it if y'all keep the traffic up out of here. Fly a plane, a bus, or something. Damn. Sean Williams, what up? 24 and 89. What up with it? Monique Hill, good to see you. Good to see you. Nah, big bro. Man, you know what? He didn't even know the Raiders was playing the Cowboys. I hit him, I think, Friday or Saturday. Him and my aunt was together. And I actually hit her. And they were together. And I said, man, you ain't in Vegas? He said, no, what's in Vegas? I said, Cowboys, Raiders. He's like, oh, man. So he didn't even know about it. He wasn't tripping. I said, man, everybody out here. He probably don't know how these Raider fans and Cowboy fans be showing out. That's probably what it is. Because when he went to prison, they wasn't doing all that. You know, most of the Cowboy and Raider fans been in prison for 20 plus years, man. That's why they still pulling for the Cowboys and Raiders. They left in time, man. Nobody on the streets is pulling, that been on the streets all their life pulling for the Raiders and Cowboys, man. What up with it? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But y'all, you know, a lot of dudes stuck in time, man. Hey, that was I mean, it was great anticipation. It was great fanfare. Cowboys and Raiders have like two. All right, Monique, I went out and came back. Is it working now? Is it cool now? Let me know. If not, maybe my Wi-Fi off. Ain't nobody answer my question, though. Do y'all see gifts? Y'all see some rubies or something? So I guess y'all didn't hear me say you most certainly are. Smooth sailing, all right. I'm back, all right. Yeah, because on my side, it only went out for 1 second, man. I thought it was a glitch or something. When Jerry Allen said his went out too. What up with it, Michelle? But yeah, it was good to see the homies and you know, friends or whatever come out to Vegas. The best part about it, I ain't gonna see them but a few minutes before the game, and that's it. They ain't coming back to Vegas for a year or more. So it's lovely to have friends that you only see for a moment, right? Don't have to worry about them coming over or asking me to come out tomorrow or go to breakfast the next day or come see this, come see that. You know what I mean? So it was a great night last night, man. Yesterday, last night, whatever. Mandalay Bay was full of Cowboy fans. Cowboys might have the most female fan base in the NFL, huh? Anybody agree with that? Kev Mac, how you feeling? Michael Hawkins, man, I'm feeling good. But I was trying to test out this gift thing, this Ruby thing that SAG was telling me about, but apparently it's not working, or y'all not up on it, and nobody's answering my question, or maybe because I froze, y'all didn't hear me ask the question for the second time. So this is the third time. Okay, Michelle say no gift option, Robbie O. They do, huh? I don't know how to use Ruby thing either. I don't see nothing on my shit. SAG said I would see something on my screen. I don't see anything, so I don't know what it is. SAG said it's a great thing to use. SAG said it's a very great thing to use. It's like a competition. Shows how many people are watching this channel and loyal viewers of the channel. Easty Crip, what up, homie? You going to little James' funeral, homie? Okay, well, your opinion changed today, Roberts, if you win the ship again. A little bit, but not really. It depends how they win it. You know what I mean? Like, is he putting his foot into it, or is he just letting his players do what he do? I saw something real interesting, right? I seen something where Dave Roberts has said he just got away from the analytics. See, this is why I don't agree with you guys that think I unjustly and unfairly don't like Dave Roberts. Because it seemed like every year what I say he should do, because he's not doing it, when he does it, he wins. So last year it was the playing small ball. This year it's he said in an interview that he got away from analytics in game 7. He said, forget them analytics, man. But now Kev Mac need to apologize. Kev Mac need to like this dude. Why? Because he does what I say he should do? I think I'm the one that deserve a little more respect and apologies. All he keeps doing is what I say he should do. Get away from them analytics. You know what your pitchers can do and can't do. You know your bullpen who you should bring in on a lefty versus righty matchup or a lefty versus lefty. Come on, man. It's simple baseball if you grew up watching Tommy Lasorda. Robbie-O, man, you said it, not me. You know, I get backlash when I say it, but I'm gonna let you say it. All right, man. I gotta make a DMV appointment tonight at 8, so it have to obviously be sometime after that. I don't know what time the Lakers game come on, but it would be after the Lakers game as well. What's up, Tony Moore? I'm feeling pretty good, man. Feeling pretty good, dog. Robert Richards say Roberts is the GOAT. All right, shit. Roberts is the GOAT. All right. Shit, if that's the case, let me tell you this. Luke Walton and Andrew Bynum are GOATs. They won back-to-back with the Lakers. I'm just saying. Luke Walton is the GOAT. Add a question and answer sticker. Try it. Best kind of donut. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Answers will appear in the chat. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm having a problem, y'all. I don't know what's going on, man. Drag here to end question and answers. It won't let me delete it. I don't know what's going on, man. What SAG got me doing, man? I don't know. I'm trying to get rid of it. I don't have a clue, man. clear. I don't have clear on my phone, man. Oh, there we go. Man, I don't know what that was, man. Question and answers. Community moderation. I was just telling somebody earlier, I'm a day one from over here. I started off on this channel. A whole lot of people have, homie, but a lot of people forgot. And you know what you gotta realize? This channel over here was about history, bringing history and doing interviews, going out in the streets and interviewing dudes, talking to OGs. What we see now don't compare to what I was doing or what street TV was doing. Maybe Melly Mel. Melly Mel might be the closest thing to it. These other dudes are just getting on here talking about the news, reporting information and playing police detective and stuff like that. Talking about fights, pull up, dissing actors and rappers and stuff like that. So what we doing is totally different, and it's really unfair for us to keep comparing this channel and some of the other channels to the other. Donald Jameson, hi. No, I can't do that. Pull your panties off. I can't do that. I like that move he made by putting Pages in center field at the end of the game. Usually would have put in Justin Dean, but that game he got away from his normal rotation with defensive adjustment. That was one of the great moves that he made. Like I said, he made some great moves. I think that was game 6 and 7, but it could have been something else in 7. And I'm not gonna hate on the Dodgers winning. I'm not gonna hate on us getting another championship. But truth be told, any real baseball player, not baseball fan, not baseball viewer, not somebody that think Dave Roberts is great, but somebody who actually played competitive organized baseball knows damn well that dude on third base should have scored. He did not lead off third base. If he would have just took another step off of third base for a lead, he would have scored and the Blue Jays would have won the World Series. But like I said, shout out to the Dodgers, man. I'm glad they won. Nobody want to be a fan of a loser, but the truth is the truth. And anybody that don't understand that, don't talk to me. Look in the mirror and talk to yourself. Man, Jim Tracy was horrible, right? We thought Jim Tracy was going to be good, didn't we? No, Tony Moore, no, man. I ain't for sale, homie. But I'll take a $500 parlay. I'll take a $500 money line parlay right now, but I won't take my mask off. So yeah, I got all this DMV stuff I gotta take care of, man. I've been having the worst of luck, but shout out to my girl, man. She's been making sure that I stay afloat for y'all. That was a hell of a World Series, man. I think I read somewhere where that World Series had more views than the Super Bowl. That's big, but you know why? Well, I take that back. Japan contributed to that, but I think in America, more Americans watch that than the Super Bowl. That's big. Yes, sir, Jerry Allen on them teasers. Oh, man, but Mike Tomlin, Mike McDaniel, Jim, and John Harbaugh are certified born. You know what's crazy, Robbio? I'm not disagreeing with you. However, I actually like Mike Tomlin. I didn't like Mike Tomlin for a long time. He's too conservative. And he's too soft, man. And he you know what I mean? He don't have enough emotion for me, and he don't really push his players to me. He believes whatever happens during the week in practice, prepares his team for the game. But he's too content for me and too conservative. So yeah, he don't develop nobody. He was lucky to have T.J. Watt and J.J. Watt. He was lucky to have some good defensive players. Pittsburgh usually has some good defense. They always had these mediocre quarterbacks, but you could get it done in Pittsburgh with a mediocre quarterback if you're just trying to get to the playoffs. It won't get you to the Super Bowl. Chargers cost you money. Chargers are trip, man. When you think they're good, they lose. When you think they bums, they win. They're inconsistent is the word. Yeah, Robbie, for real. But I actually like Mike Tomlin though. It took me a long time to like him. I guess because now that I know what type of coach he is, I don't expect much from him. I believe that's what it is. When you don't expect this dude to do something fantastic, then you don't get let down and you don't think anything of it. Yeah, they are. Chargers on some BS, absolutely correct. But, man. So y'all still don't see the gift thing? I don't know what Sag told had me doing, man. Sag had me doing something. I don't see nothing on here that Sag was talking about. Nah, but you know what, Robbie O? Let me say this, homie. This is the truth, man. If y'all want to argue or say I'm wrong, let's just say I'm wrong. But I'm not wrong here, right? A lot of professional sports fans are cool with being 500. They cool with being 500. Look how many Padre fans really think they got this hell of a squad. Yankee fans, Mets fans. You know, we're not even gonna talk about Cowboy and Raider fans. But man, and I think there's too many owners like that as well. Yeah, I mean, I get that, Bacardi, but that doesn't mean that two good teams can't be interesting, right? I mean, whether they better than everybody or not better, but when they play each other, it's still competition, so it could still be the same way. Exactly, Robbie O. Exactly. But really, to be honest with you, homie, with that comment, Bacardi, there's nothing that's a foregone conclusion anymore because Tebow was whack. Because think about these games. You see how much fixing is going on in the NBA and Major League Baseball? So it can't be a foregone conclusion when everybody's cheating, right? Let me see what this is, man. Try it. I don't get this thing, man. All right. What type of weird food do you guys like? What type of weird food do you guys like? Turkey neck. Ooh. Ooh. Turkey neck. Indian, in your opinion? I don't like Indian food, so that can't be my opinion, Michelle. Barbecue pig feet? Crazy, right? I can't even think of the weirdest food I like. If I eat it, it ain't weird. That's how I feel, T Black. I feel like you, homie. I do think it's weird, Michelle, but it said, what type of weird food do you like? I don't like that. Peanut butter in your cereal? Damn. Why not just get some Captain Crunch peanut butter cereal, dog? Turkey neck is country like my granddad. Mine might be fried bologna, cut up and put in my top ramen noodles. Is that weird to y'all? How about the Broncos, man? You must be looking for DJ. DJ does not like Sean Payton. He thinks Sean Payton is a horrible coach. He thinks of Sean Payton like I think of Dave Roberts. That curry smelling up the spot. Respectfully salute, Big Kev. Unc, we need some new videos. Damn, I damn near Cash App you got some videos. First of all, I don't have cash. And hold on. All right. Wait, hold on. All right, I had to telemarketers calling, so I had to turn my calls off. Good looking out. Who is that? Bacardi. Good looking out. I'm still a Mac head. Just been broke, man. Good looking out, man. Shit. Broke is going around, homie. Broke is going around, dog. But good looking out, man. Yeah, I went out. Maybe you didn't hear me, but I went out because telemarketers was blowing my phone up. So I went out and turned my call coming in off. And so I could get back on, yeah. Kiva, what up with you? Peanut butter and top ramen. Trust me, I've thought about it, but I've never tried it. You know what I like? I like honey. I like to put honey in my top ramen. I don't do it a lot though. You get tired of it. I gotta give you a segment now, huh? When you get around to it, with my mask on, y'all ain't gonna like that. Is who Crazo, baby? Crazo up in here? Overhill Billy? Overhill Bill? Overhill Bill. What's up, Overhill Bill? If you could do a good Eileen story with my Nana Joyce in it, I don't know. You know what? I ain't even gonna lie. I thought about it. I'm like, man, I don't have no good ones, but I could remember Joyce like, man, y'all some damn fools, and telling us to get from in front of her house a couple times, but I can't think of no good story though. I don't know about no legendary stories, man. It's gonna have to be maybe spring or next year, man. I don't know. Game banger life coach. Oh, all right. What up with it, Crazo? Oh, they talking about Lil Crazo. You know my guy, Baby Crazo, always comes to mind. So that's what I thought y'all was saying was here. Gang bangers life coach. What up with it? Nah, Big Crazo. That's Lil Crazo. I know the names get confusing to you guys at times, right? Man, Sag told me I was supposed to see some rubies and all this old stuff, man. Oh, I do see a zero at the top. There it goes, Sag. It says zero though, Sag. Sag say he up over 500. Man, I'm at zero, Sag. I see that ruby sitting up there. A big fat zero next to it. Yeah, man. Tony Moore enjoys the Eileen stories. I want to give him one. You know what? I had talked to this one homie. Let's call him an ex-homie. He's my ex-homie. And actually thought about going on the block and filming and talking about some shit. And then, I realized why he's called my ex-homie. I said, man, forget all that. I ain't wasting my time. My brother, too. I couldn't have my brother come out there. Brother ain't gonna talk, though. He might film me, though. He might not. He might not. Oh man, we gonna raise 500 for a segment. No, y'all not. Y'all can't even give me a ruby to SAG get. SAG get rubies. I ain't got no damn ruby. I can't even get a ruby, nigga. I know I ain't getting 500 for no interview. But like I said, well, you know what? I got a homie, OG dude. I spoke about him a couple times. And he might want to do something pretty soon. He's up off the east side. He may want to do something soon. I don't know. I got a ruby on my screen with a 0 next to it. I don't know where y'all's ruby is at or whatever y'all got on your screen. SAG say gifts or something. Candace Kirksey, what up? Actually, one of the homies' sisters had purchased some of that stuff, man. But it's a little bit left. It's a little bit of stuff left. It's not a whole lot though. Kev Mac, how was that burger? Fire, man, fire. Forgot I had surgery the way I was eating that thing. Tony Moore, you see Queen Latifah talking about Brick City? Newark is getting like 1981 again with all the shootings. Man, Kev Mac, what's up? Hey, what's up with it, Doc? Oh man, my homeboy clowned me, man. My homeboy clowned his hat yesterday. He said, man, what is that shit, man? Take that shit off. I was like, man, this hat is cool, man. People like this hat. He said, man, if you don't get out of here with that bullshit, my feelings was hurt. I had to start bagging on him. And then he hurt my feelings again because he outbagged me. Is there any chance we can get OG Big Nug and Sparks about more Raymond Crip here? I don't know, man. Yeah, it is. It is. Yes, definitely. Put a fitted hat on. Michelle say he know what's up. Michelle don't like it either. I mean, I got fitteds, nigga. I got fitteds, man. I got fitteds. You want me to put a fitted on? You know I keep these fitteds around here everywhere. I got fitteds all over. I got fitteds in the sink, fitteds under the sink. I got fitted in the kitchen cabinets, fitteds in the pantry, fitteds on the balcony, fitteds on the grass, on the sprinklers hanging from the tree. Man, what? Black Warrior Spirit, what up, homie? Call you headquarters? I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. Who was that? Was that Ron or was that DMC? Said that I got more hats than Deep Matt Hatter. Kev, how was the Raiders looked at by the fans in Vegas? Oh, they love their Raiders, man. They don't say nothing bad. Only thing they say that I hear a lot about the game that passed Pete Carroll by. Pete Carroll needs to give it up. And some people say Geno Smith is a bum. But that's it, man. They love, what's his name, Crosby? And the new receiver that they got, Lockett. And they say Genty need to get the ball more. They say Genty don't get enough touches in a game. That's about it. Yeah, Chip Kelly's offensive coordinator. Horrible, right? I don't know. It seemed like they love Pete Carroll, man. But Pete trying to get all his old players, and man, it's just a mess, man. All right, that's what's up, Black Warrior Spirit. We need a Wiz profile from Wayman. You know what? I won't do nothing on Wiz, man. You know, certain people I won't touch because family and friends sometimes, you know, real sensitive or monitor the content or what's being said. And I'm cool on that. Certain individuals I'm not going to touch, but Wiz was my partner, man. We was in Tehachapi together. And of course, I interviewed Wiz maybe twice at Helen Keller Park. He was always a cool individual, man. Ken, what villain would you be on the old Batman show? I don't know, man. Maybe the Joker. What you think about Shador Sanders' situation in Cleveland? If you ain't already talked about it. I have not talked about it. I was actually watching TV when the starting quarterback got hurt. And so I posted when he came in the game on Instagram. I got a few comments, man, about you guys are happy that Bum is playing. You guys pulled for him all this time. Now you see he ain't no good. All this old stuff, right? And I'm like, damn. Like, niggas open their mouth. They hit their keyboard and be typing stuff and don't even know my feelings toward the dude, man. You know what I mean? You ain't heard me yelling he need to do nothing or he's no good, great, anything. But, you know, that kind of ruins the fun, right? And it takes away from me offering opinions and stuff like that. But I thought I was happy Shador came into the game. I was excited to see what he could do. And he looked like trash. He looked like straight doo-doo garbage trash, right? But on that second drive, I seen some flashes. I think he'd be all right. You know the problem is? He's in a bad situation. That offensive line is garbage. It's like Colorado 2.0, man, all over again. Buffalo's all over again. The offensive line is garbage. Like, and that goes back to what we was talking about a little while ago. Some fans and some owners are cool with being 500. Obviously, the owner of the Browns didn't care about being below 500 because he'd rather lose every week than give Shador a shot. And now that Shador is in, and he took two 14-yard sacks, he threw an interception, he fumbled the ball, but for the fumble didn't count because they said he was down. Couldn't get a first down, but then he had a decent drive, right? But instead of Cleveland fans saying, "Oh man, he need to get some reps. He need to finish out the season so he be ready next season." They saying, "Oh, he did cool. He did cool. He got first down. He drove him down." See, that's what we be talking about these people that's cool with 500. Just keep it real, man, and just say, we need to build a team around him. We need to get him some help, get him some players. They ain't got nobody but like Judy and a tight end. They ain't got nobody. Well, I mean, at this point, I mean, I would never pick Tebow, period. When you talk about NFL, I'm taking anybody over Tebow. Tebow, I never even thought anything good of Tebow. So yeah, man. Like I said, I was excited to see him play, man. See him get a chance. I probably was more excited for his dad than anything. You know, his dad is real sick. His dad done had 3 toes cut off, man, and he done had cancer come back. But from my understanding, he was able to get that bag up off of him recently, and you could look at him, man. Dion is out there for the kids, right? You could just tell, man. Dion is about them kids, man. He's not going to play the sick role. He's not going to sit out or retire. He's going to try to get those kids to get to that NFL. He want to see them kids make it. And so I feel sorry for him. You know, good thing he got his son to the NFL, but I was happy for Deion, man. He's going through it, man. You couldn't imagine what he's going through if you haven't had cancer or the obstacles that he done had, the hate that he gets from players that he used to play with. It's crazy. Hate to say the Colts of Denver might win. I'm going to say this, man. I think the Colts are a mirage. I think the Colts are a fluke. They got probably the top one or top two, definitely top three running back in the league. But we just seen the Colts play somebody 2 weeks ago, and they look like dog doodle shit. Was it the Falcons or somebody? They played somebody, and they look horrible. And I'm not believing in the Colts, man. It's the same quarterback that everybody talked about was trash when he was in New York. When they go to that grass in an open stadium, it's a whole different ball game, man. Steelers beat them. Yeah, Steelers beat them. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know there's a lot of people hoping the kid fail. I would like to think any organization's ownership and front office would not feel like that about their rookie quarterback. Coach really don't have a superstar. You mean that running back ain't a superstar? Probably because of the market. Probably because of where they play at. Right? And Daniel Jones, he's been making headlines this season. I'm not sure a lot of people are ready to make him into a superstar, but man, that running back is hard, fool. That running back is super hard. I have to ask Sag, how come y'all ain't putting no rubies up here? Sag don't even tune in to my live, man. Chat filters, community. What else is down here? Tag products first, and then you can pin them. Tag a product? How do I tag a product? Oh, what are these? 59.50. I don't know what that means, but whatever. Yeah, man. How about them Dodgers, though, man? OG Sag, what it do? Where you at, Sag? Sag in here? They talking about the Bills. Tory T, what up? Broncos are playing well. They are leading the AFC West. Yeah. Absolutely. But Go Young DJ say Sean Payton is horrible. He's terrible. They do have a weak division. So you saying the Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos, who or are you talking about the Colts? Who have a weak division? I know whoever's in the Tennessee Titans division is happy. And the New York Jets, man. NFC North. Man, when they went to 4 divisions, I can't keep up no more. When I grew up, man, it wasn't but 3 in each three in each conference. You want to give them the jersey? AR, what up, homeboy? We've been talking football for the last 11 to 12 minutes, man. AR is a Philadelphia Eagles fan, y'all. Oh, man. So who y'all want to see in the Super Bowl? Let me give y'all, this who I want in this. I mean, this who I wouldn't mind seeing in the Super Bowl. Rams versus Steelers or Rams versus Patriots. I wouldn't mind seeing that Super Bowl this year. Eagles Chiefs again? Man, I'm tired of Eagles Chiefs. I might not even watch that game. Your son go to Temple? Man, that was a good beatdown Temple got against Alabama, huh? Where was your son at? Jacksonville was underrated, man. People ain't giving Jacksonville their props. Eagles, New England. I mean, that's cool, but I don't know. Eagles might whoop the Patriots' ass. That might not be a good game, man. Eagles might blow the Patriots out. Oh my goodness. Eagles, Bills. Eagles, Bills is more of a matchup. I'd rather see the Eagles, Bills than the Chiefs, but the Bills choke every year. I've been done with all this YouTube stuff, Mr. Wallace. Easty Crip want me to go live on the sports channel later today. It'll have to be after the Lakers game. And after I make the DMV appointment at 8 o'clock. But I'm not done with it, man. I've been in the hospital. I'm just haven't been well. DJ started a new job, so his time really don't coincide. He wanted to go live, I think, Saturday, but I was already in bed Saturday and wasn't feeling like it, so I had to politely decline. I was living in Jacksonville when they had the Super Bowl down there. I'm hearing a lot of bad things about Florida lately, man. So I'm going to try to get down to New Orleans for this year's draft. Wait a minute, I'm sorry, Pittsburgh for this year's draft, and then go catch a Pittsburgh Pirate game. So, Tony Moore, you know, if you free, you always in Philadelphia. If you could make it to Pittsburgh, man, we might be able to hook up and from there go to Boston. We could go to Philly. And where else, man? Let me know if you go. I'm from Pittsburgh area. Man, I was just in Pittsburgh, dog. But yeah, we supposed to go. I'm supposed to go. I don't have my ticket and all that stuff yet, but I'm definitely trying to get with that program. You know, when I was in Pittsburgh, I was saying I wanted to come back to watch probably the Dodgers in Pittsburgh, but in this case, since it's the draft, it's going to have to be whoever Pittsburgh is playing that week. Roy Jones, the boxer, is from Pensacola. Pirates got that nice stadium, man. The Steelers too, dog. You know, if Pittsburgh wasn't so dry and whack and weird, I would fall in love with Pittsburgh. Based on they got a lot of football fans out there, and they got the legendary football stadium and baseball stadium. But I couldn't really get with the culture in Pittsburgh, the community and stuff like that. And you know, as much as we like to think of Pittsburgh as black, you know, there was blacks out there, but man, they wasn't even close to the same numbers as the white folks. Yeah, I don't too much care for that cold, but as long as you got a place to stay and a heater that work, shit, it won't matter. You live in Maryland, you talking down on my town. Oh man, how was Pittsburgh your town? Oh, you from Pittsburgh but live in Maryland? Man, you know, if you from Pittsburgh, you know Pittsburgh done changed, man. Pittsburgh ain't we are family no more. They not Dave Parker, Willie Stargell. They not that no more. Omar Moreno or young Barry Bonds, Franco Harris, Rocky Blyer, Lance Swan, Starworth, Terry Bradshaw. He got pockets of black though. Man, that's cool. I mean, shit. Do you think the Raiders should get rid of Geno Smith? Geno Smith should be somebody's third string quarterback. Geno Smith should be the backup on the Cleveland Browns right now. My man said the Pirates attendance be like 600. It's like that in Florida too, Tampa Bay and the Marlins. That's cool though, cause you could buy a nosebleed ticket for $6 or $7 and walk down to the box seats. You could be on the railing on the field. You could be in marquee seats, bro. Without paying the price. But yeah, you know, the Rays definitely have attendance issues. Absolutely, man. Marlins too. Man, it be so empty at them stadiums. They don't even have ushers. They don't even have nobody walking around talking about popcorn, peanuts, popcorn, peanuts. Who's the best six man ever in the NBA? Come on down to the front after the national anthem. Best six man ever in the NBA, Jerome Wallace. Aaron McKee. Eddie George. That's a good one. Lou Williams. I like Lou Williams off the bench. Jamal Crawford off the bench was cool too. I think he's talking about overall because he's an old dude, so he ain't talking about now. He don't know nobody in the league now. He think Candace Parker's still in the league, man. Jamal Crawford was nice. That crossover was sweet. Christopher Hernandez, what's up? What are we talking about? Master P? Oh man, remember Master P? No deleted message, no timeouts, no hides. 1 year ago, he has 5 subscribers. Vinny the Microwave Johnson? No, not the Detroit Pistons. Andrew Toney, a boxer. They had a basketball player named that. Among blacks growing up in the land, what's the favorite sports to play? Basketball, baseball, or football? Basketball. But for the kids, football. What happened to my mug? I got kicked in the face. Why is my comment showing? You don't want your comment to show, homie? Well, why you commenting if you don't want it to show? Sixers, Kev, point guard. Tony? I kind of remember Tony, but that sounded like a boxer to me for some reason. So he played on the Sixers when they was the bad boys. The Boston Strangler. Man, you know I'm getting old. I'm like Tony Moore age all of a sudden. Football with a plastic bottle in the street. Oh, that's terrible. Man, I don't know. In the 80s? In the 80s. Ain't that when the Bad Boys was? In the 80s? With Isaiah Thomas in there? The best football player to come out the 60s. Shit, might be Henley. Early 80s, all right. His ankles betrayed him. This would have been a good sports live today, huh? Two-hand touch at recess in elementary. Magic's here. That's when Isaiah and them played, dog. Am I really tripping? Oh, or am I talking about the early 90s? I must be talking about late 80s, early 90s. What year was the three-point line introduced in the NBA? You know I know that, but I don't even remember. Jerome Wallace, hit your Google real quick. Pull out your second and third phone and Google it real quick. 8083. Man, I remember my homeboy Clinton Greenaway used to like a Tony, but for some reason, that name sounds like a boxer to me, man. What year they introduced the three-point line in the NBA? I used to know it, man. I don't remember. Late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, that's about right. I remember Clinton, my homeboy Clinton used to always be talking about Tony. But I personally, I don't remember. I couldn't remember. But he was a Piston, right? Detroit Pistons? Yeah, you said point guard for the Pistons. Andrew Toney played with Julius Erving. Oh, the Sixers? 79-80. Hi, Chief. What up with you, homie? What's the deal? I love my wife. What up with it? Shotty Mac. What up with it? Man, take that mask off. That's not COVID. Man, take your bank account off. Shit. I love how people come to this channel and tell me what to do. That's the funniest shit to me. It used to irritate the hell out of me. But I'm happy to be alive, man. I'm happy to be living, man. I'm happy to be living, man. Barkley said he was the best player here. Man, don't listen to nothing Barkley say. I heard Barkley said if it wasn't for Michael Jordan, nobody would have shoe deals. How? They had Magic Johnsons, Kareem Abdul-Jabbars, and Larry Birds back then, man. What is Barkley talking about? Man. Kev, they talking about Michael Microwave Johnson from the Pistons. I don't even remember Michael Johnson, man. You know my memory bad. Maybe he meant the money they get. He riding for his boy. I remember Vinnie Johnson. Absolutely remember Vinnie Johnson. Give Charles Barkley some cornbread and he will say anything. Oh, Vinny was the microwave? No, I never would have. I never would have guessed that. Never ever would have guessed that. Karl Malone versus Charles Oakley in a real street fight. Who winning? I'm taking Charles Oakley, but Karl Malone got a mean elbow. He gonna hit you with that elbow for sure. Karl Malone's a buster to me though, man. He wanted Magic out the league. You know, always crying and complaining. Came to the Lakers and was trash. I'm taking Oakley. Even Oakley, I think that was Oakley or was it Mason? I think Oakley just made a comment recently about he would dog out these dudes in the NBA right now in a fight. I say Malone, but my friends say Oakley. What up, Joe Farrell? What about Bill who? Bill Cartwright? Bill Walton? Bill Clinton? Steel Bill? Okay, I got it on the first one. Bill Cartwright. What about him? Fighting? Bill Belly. That was a good one. The Bulls retired Cartwright's number. Bill Cosby. Vinnie Johnson had a learning pigeon-toed two-hand jump shot behind his head. Couldn't be stopped once he heated up. No physicality in the game nowadays. Soft. I had a dude come on capping with Kev Mac when I first started, and he wanted to debate me about that. He said he wasn't nothing soft about, ain't nothing soft about the game now. Like, how do you argue with somebody like that? You know he was younger than me, so he don't even really know what not being soft is. All these rules they got now, can't hit above the head, no hard and intentional fouls, you know, no hitting below the knees in football, no head-to-head contact in football. Man, crazy. Damn, this fool. They had players on the team check in to just to foul. Yeah, they don't do that no more. Ron said the game is super soft now. Ain't no argument. Better for the players. That's a good point, but you know what? I say it's better for the owners. If I'm shelling out millions and millions of dollars to a player, I don't want them getting hurt. They still get hurt. Guess what? They still get hurt. Nigga, Fran Tarkenton was playing through no matter what happened to him. It took injuries like Joe Theismann to get a quarterback out the game back in the day. These players now are still hurt. No matter what happened, they hurt. The rules was changed for foreign players. Manute Bol, best NBA fighter. Pop started loan management, not to play. I know, that's a trip, huh? Created something totally new. Wherever you go on the blue, go on the gift membership and membership milestone. Whenever you go on the blue, going to gift membership and membership milestone. All right. Ronnie Lott was hard. Benny Barnes. It's a different sport now. Absolutely, everything different now. But you know now, they call it entertainment. It was real physical back then. Howard Cosell used to say, the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. Man, these dudes now, they be buddies. I was watching a football game this weekend. I don't remember which game it was. And the quarterback got knocked on his ass. And I don't, like I said, I don't remember who it was. But it was a black dude on defense walked up to him and helped him up off the ground. Man, they wasn't doing that back in the day. Man, they try to step on you, pretend like they accidentally kicked your helmet, but really do it on purpose, step on your fingers. Man, they don't do that stuff no more. They be buddies, homie, and they be hangout twins. Locke cut off his fingers so he wouldn't miss a game. Steve Atwater was hard. Absolutely, Steve Atwater. We gonna end up. So was when we talk about Atwater, I always think of that dude on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He used to lay hat. He came to the Denver Broncos. Greg Lloyd, was it Greg Lloyd? Man, Okoye just, it was over for him. What's up with Earl Campbell these days, man? Jerome Bettis. Hey, well, I'm going to get out of here, man. Maybe tonight, either this channel or the sports channel. But I'm out of here. I got some things to do. I got to make some appointments and stuff. It ain't good for the old player who put their bodies on the line night after night with no pay. True. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. All right, for sure. Peace, y'all.